The Bulls, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Brian Anderson here with you. Our analysts tonight, Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at Chicago, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, Miami. Quite a bit of space between these two.
When I look at Chicago, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Luguentz Dort. Desmond Bane is out there with Hayes. Then it's Todd, and it's Mason in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Mobely. Then it's Ball, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. Here's Hayes. Carries it down low. And talking end-of-season awards, Chris, for Defensive Player of the Year, why do you think no guard has won it since Gary Payton in '96?
Well, because no guard has been as intense as Gary Payton. There's never been a defensive point guard like Gary Payton. You kind of have to know Gary to understand how crazy he is to want to defend the best guards 94 feet. But no, Gary Payton, he's just a special player, and it's going to be hard to see players have that impact in the game anymore.
Pass to Jordan. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Hayes. Back to Dort. Here's Todd. Missed inside.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Jordan. Here's Ayton. The offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for your home team, Michael Jordan.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Hayes attacking. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Jordan, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Hayes up top. Last game with 30. Todd. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ayton's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Bane. Here's Todd. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Let's
foul.
get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First one falls for him. A different look for Miami. Monk, he's checked in for Bane, and Devontae Graham is subbed in for Hayes. So he gets them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Back to ball. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry them offensively.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Jordan. It's tipped. Here's Todd. His last outing, he had 20. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Bonga, he's checked in for Miami. Hardaway comes in for Dort.
Heat substitution. Isaac Bonga. Tim Hardaway Jr.
There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter. Ball against Graham. Shot clock at 6. Monk, he's open. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Mobely. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough VA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's picked off. Graham against Ball.
2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set. And look at Devontae Graham. He came into the league. He's shown he has no hesitation putting up shots.
And you look at the shots Graham takes. 2/3 of them are from outside, Chris.
That's what he knows he brings to the table. He's a volume scorer from deep. You just hope he maintains a decent efficiency in shot selection.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jordan. Here's Mobely. Back to Jordan. Ayton inside. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Howard against Hardaway. Outside Monk. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
3 points.
You can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And Mobely gets it to go.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Hardaway. It's Monk on the wing. Now here's Hardaway. Over Howard. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Bulls leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got LaMelo Ball. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Mobely. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And for Miami, they've got Malik Monk. Also Marcus Smart out there. And it's Mason in at the 5. And there's Jordan on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
It's Monk on the wing. Lots of room. That one goes in. Monk's got 7 points.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Here's Jordan, and he drains the quick shot.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the paint. Here's Monk. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I'll tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
Pass the ball. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat making a switch here. Dort's checked in.
Substitution. Luguentz Dort.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Todd. Back to Hayes. Uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And Ball gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. Todd with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Ayton passes to Jordan. There's the drive. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Todd. And here's Hayes. Shoots from 12. And they get it back. Here's Bunga. And here's Hayes. He has 6. Good. Hayes has got 8 points.
The son of a professional baller, Killian Hayes has a bright future in this league.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Wade, he's checked in for Ayton. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And it's Ball off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Hayes. Give him 8 points now. Bain. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Jordan inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Team ball.
Graham's checked in for Hayes. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Howard, to the wing, right side. Now here's Ball, right wing. Howard finds Jordan, clock at 4. The rebound by Mason, another shot. Lucas can't get it to go. Miami trailing. Inside, here's Todd. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Jordan goes in. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. 15 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Gets the 3 to fall.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Dort with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Mason. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 46 seconds left in the first half. Jordan goes in. That's off. 7 for 12 now for Miami. They've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And the Heat with some changes. Hardaway comes in for Dort, and it's Monk in for Bain. And stolen by Hardaway. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good, and Graham with the setup. Graham's got 3 assists tonight.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Lucas. Out to the wing. From deep, Jordan. And it's Todd with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Ball, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have to lift. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's going to do it for us here.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Mobley out there with ball, and it's Howard in at the 3. The Heat with the lead, and for the Heat, Todd's out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Desmond Bain, then there's Hayes, and it's Mason in at the center position. Howard, the pass to Jordan. From 11 feet away, here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 8.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Miami. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Dort. And no good. Howard with some nice D.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down. It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Ball passes to Howard. for three. Dort grabs the miss.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Chicago shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Still home team.
Smart's checked in for Miami.
Heat substitution.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Stockton. He drops it from range.
Okay, he has all the space he needs and then some. He's going to make that a lot more than he misses.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Hayes for three. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Stockton. Second chance shot. And scoring with the play inside is Ayton. Ayton's got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Home team foul. John Stockton.
Different look for Miami. Hardaway's checked in for Bame. Monk comes in for Smart. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Hayes. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Graham, the pass to Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. From the arc. Tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team ball.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Stockton. Kept alive. Tries again. Jones. And it's good for 2. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
Miami's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Outside Monk. Three-pointer. Good. And Graham with the setup. 10 points for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Shots good by Stockton.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Miami calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .102 left in the third quarter. Hardaway's shot is good.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Defended by Hardaway. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
43 seconds left in the third. Shoots from the baseline. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 5.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Hardaway grabs the board. Miami has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway's got 8 points. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Stockton. Here's Willis. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
9 seconds left in the third. Here's Hardaway, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's the Heat up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Pulls up on the wing, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for Miami, Devontae Graham out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Tim Hardaway, then it's Todd, and it's Mason in at the 5, down low. Ayton, and he lays it up and in.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
And for Chicago,
Home team foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Heat substitution.
Hayes attacking. And it's Monk, that time on the assist by Hayes.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Good work there as it goes.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Mobely. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper in the crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on the offensive glass.
Here's Monk. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Once Monk starts heating up, he's dangerous. I mean, he's sometimes able to flat out take over games with the scoring ability.
Here's Jordan. Here's Ayton. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Miami calls timeout.
All right, which section wants a free T-shirt?
The Heat making a switch here. Dortch checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to hear the Heat coach going over their plan during the break. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, "This is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute." He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
Now here's Jordan. Defense is right there.
Miami foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Michael Jordan. Taking
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Dort. Pass to Hayes. Ball with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for your home team, LaMelo Ball.
That one drops. He ties it up.
2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hayes. Takes one from 10 feet. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jordan against Hayes. Now Ball. Jordan with it. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Jordan's got 21 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Todd with the bucket.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Here's Bain. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Heat lead by 1. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Ball. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Hayes with it. Guarded now by Ball. Mason. No good that time. Howard with some nice D. Ball right side. Pass to Howard. Now here's Jordan. Dort defending. Jordan with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, it's taking on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Ball against Dort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Monk, he's checked in for Bain.
LaMelo Ball.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
against Hayes. Oh, no good again that time. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for your home team, Evan.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Heat ball. Heat substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Graham for three. The shot comes out. Defended by Smart. Pass to Mobely. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your home team, Evan Mobely. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Looking to end the run. The shot no good. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
Peter Bonanza, make some noise.
It falls.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see.